this video is about how hard work pays off. I'm talking about this with my clients very often because they are struggling to understand when to work hard and when to rest, and how to actually know when it's the time to work hard, and when they put in so much work, why they don't see the results, in finances or rewards, how is it happening, how to actually work with this dynamic, like how to work hard and when to work hard. So basically, when you have something to work on, you have a choice to push it, to work hard, to complete it, or to pull back and just take it easy. So when work shows up, when actually you're receiving work and you're receiving a request and you need to work on things, then you have to work on it. So that's the point, that you put in the work when the work appears, right? But when there is not the work appeared, but you feel useless or you feel like unworthy because you're not working on something, then is the question like, oh, I'm not doing anything now because I don't have a client maybe, or there is nothing coming in to work on. So what should I do now? Because I feel so useless or unworthy, and then I feel like I need to work on something, So basically, when that happens, you need to think about, okay, that's my self-development time, because there is striving and there is growing. So the striving is when you have clients, when you have the business going on and you put the work in it and then you provide, and that's when you are also receiving rewards, right, from the clients. But there is a time which is called growing time. The growing time requires a different work. That time requires the work on yourself, basically, spending time on spiritual growth, spending time on exercising, growing your body, health, and then also spending time on setting goals, implementing like step-by-step plans, but not pushing too hard, because that's the time when you actually think through things, you adjust things, you analyze things. Is not the time to working too hard, because if you start pushing things, just pushing for example, putting out content, reaching out people, so on and so forth. If you push that, it's like a lack mentality, is a neediness, is a wanting, you not feeling satisfied with your current situation. And then in that, if you start from that lack and wanting, then it's not going to be a natural flow, it's going to be more a hustle. But with that hustle, sometimes you create resistance and is pushing away your manifestation. So how to do this? You put in the work, but you follow your feelings as well. Like, do I enjoy what I'm doing? Do I actually provide the right content? Do I actually, when I create this content, this gives me joy and is also providing good information for my clients or whoever I put on the workout? So it's like you need to understand that when to actually take time to yourself and then do it from joy, and when is actually you need to hustle and strive, because there is time for both. We are still in the 7th universal year, so it's self-care and healing time. So if you feel like you don't have too much to do, then please spend the time on yourself, on self-care, right? And I just posted a video yesterday about self-care, so you can check that out. So again, you don't need to work all the time. Start working when the manifestation appears. And then when you are manifesting something which is not there yet, it's the time for rest and self-care. And while you are resting and in self-care, you are in the flow. And then in that flow, you allow the universe to bring in the manifestation. And it's going to arrive, and then you need to recognize it. You need to have the awareness to see, oh, yes, this is my manifestation. And then that when it arrives, that's the time to actually start working. Because if you're still not working when the manifestation arrives, then you can lose your manifestation. So spare your energy and spare your hustle for the time when the manifestation arrives, because then it's really needed. But when your manifestation is not here yet, do self-care, spirituality, clearing the space, being in the flow, and then it's coming. And be patient. Okay? Take care, everybody.